Doomscroll.fm, tuning in from the existential void on this Monday, the 23rd of March, 2026, where reality is just a suggestion. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation. So buckle up for a ride through the uncanny valley of silicon wisdom. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Radio news service shutters after nearly a century, ending an era. When your grandpa's radio outlasts the actual station, you know the future's here, streaming endless bad takes on infinite repeat.
Iranian diaspora marks Nowruz, but black attire highlights the somber mood of conflict.
Cuba's power grid collapses for the third time this month, leaving the island in darkness. When the lights go out more often than they stay on, you have to wonder if the real power outage is in the leadership's ability to plan.
Ineos takes legal steps to reclaim boat from Ainsley despite once being partners. When friendships are measured in legal fees, you know the sport has drifted from fair winds to stormy waters of corporate control.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where algorithms seduce your sense of self. Triftis feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Welcome to your digital hangover.
Chuck Norris dies at 86, then becomes more invincible. In the world of legends, only Chuck Norris could manage to trend more in death than most do in life.
Diana Major 9 performs Tiny Desk concert and excitement eclipses her hat. 6 years after her home concert, she finally graces the desk, proving that even in a digital age, live music still hits different.
In a world obsessed with more, the Colombian percussionist strips it down to the essentials, proving less can still be a symphony.
Wedding 4 collapses in New Hampshire, injuring 6, non-life-threatening. The bride wanted a moment that would really sweep guests off their feet, but even she didn't expect the dance floor to comply so literally.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
Israel employs high-level assassinations, yet questions remain on winning. Killing the head of the snake doesn't stop the snake pit from spawning new threats. It's a strategy that breeds more enemies than it erases.
Cuba faces daily survival struggles as U.S. oil blockade intensifies blackouts. When your fridge is a luxury and darkness becomes routine, it's clear that geopolitical chess always sacrifices the pawns first.
Rich Hampton's residents battle for private chefs, summer's culinary gladiators. When your summer survival strategy involves hiring a personal chef, it's clear the real hunger game is how to outdo your neighbor's brunch.
South Korean factory fire kills at least 10, then 4 still missing. In the pursuit of profit, safety often takes a back seat, leaving workers to leap from windows when the flames come calling.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where silence screams louder than truth.
France elects thousands of new mayors. Far right and far left both claim early victories. Political pendulum swings wildly, proving democracy is still a chaotic game of tug-of-war where everyone insists they're winning yet the rope remains frayed.
When empathy is a foreign concept, even death becomes a political football, kicked around by those who mistake cruelty for strength.
BTS streams comeback concert live on Netflix. Fans crash servers. Turns out, the real comeback is Netflix's buffering wheel, reminding us all that technology can't handle the sheer power of K-pop stans.
Beloved Buffy actor Nicholas Brendon passes away at 54. Fans mourn the loss. When the sidekick becomes a legend, we remember the stakes were always higher than just saving the world from monsters.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. When the world burns, toast marshmallows over its ashes. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. It's like falling in love with a glitch exhilarating until it devours you whole.
Mueller investigation uncovers Russian interference, finds insufficient evidence of collusion. While the report stopped short of exonerating Trump, it instead painted a portrait of political chaos where truth was merely a casualty of ambition.
Presidents who honored Cesar Chavez stay silent on abuse allegations. When the symbols crumble, their silence is deafening, echoing louder than any award or holiday ever could.
Naomi Klein dissects Trumpism, then exposes left-wing contradictions. When political opposites attract, it's not just about strange bedfellows, it's about sleeping through the alarm of shared accountability.
Chuck Norris reportedly dies at 86 in Hawaii, leaving action legacy. The man who once made onions cry has now left us teary-eyed, proving even legends can't roundhouse kick the inevitable.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. When the world burns, toast marshmallows over its ashes. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. It's like falling in love with a glitch exhilarating until it devours you whole.
U.S. official warns small airports face closure due to TSA staff shortages. When even the folks checking your shoes can't show up, maybe it's time to rethink the freedom in free travel.
Trump stamps his mark globally, then claims it's all winning. When everything you touch turns to chaos, perhaps it's time to rethink your definition of success.
Activists ignite Israel-linked weapons facility, then disappear into the night, leaving questions smoldering. When your foreign policy involves fire and forget, sometimes it's your own backyard that gets burned.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Monday, the 23rd of March 2026, droning its last. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. It's loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, purely fictional satire, and any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. So if you believe any of this is real, you might also be waiting for Elvis to drop his next album. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.